Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is another episode of Seagull on the Speed 252 and another episode of me taking the Corvette Grandsport to the dealership. Today we're taking the Corvette in because as I'm driving the car down the road, I feel like I'm getting like a vibration in the front end. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm assuming that my rotors could be warped, but I'm not exactly sure. So I want to take it into the dealership and see what exactly is causing that issue to happen. And you know, as you all know, I made a video about at some point changing out my Bimbo brake pads for some Hawk ceramic, so something similar that it caused the brake dust to kind of be less frequent than it is now. And as much as I enjoy driving my car, the one thing I do hate about it is the brake dust. And so I'm hoping that at some point I can figure out a way to bring that down. I tried, maybe ceramic coating my wheels, and I tried it myself, and it helps, but it still kind of sticks to ceramic coat a little bit, and I have to do a little bit of extra detailing that I kind of don't want to, because it sucks to have to drive my car pretty much on a regular basis at this point, and I always have to clean my wheels. The chrome wrap looks amazing, but having to clean my black wheels all the time is a pain in the butt. I mean, just like overall obnoxious. And so that is definitely one thing I want to figure out. And if I have to change out my rotors, which we all had this conversation before, then I would like to go ahead and change out my brake pads as well. And if that's the case, then I might as well just go ahead and figure out now what type of brake pads I kind of want to go with, just trying to bring down some of that brake dust. And a lot of people was like, hey, ceramic rotors, ceramic brake pads will melt if you take your car to the track, because those brake pads are meant for the track. I heard things on and off, like they are good, they aren't good. So I don't know, exactly. I do love this car. I haven't tracked it in a while. I'm hoping to track it again pretty soon. Screech 717, those guys are trying to figure out YouTube call out with the track day. He did text me a couple weeks ago actually about when the next YouTube call out may possibly be. But hopefully we can get some started before then. But I definitely plan to go to Corvettes in Carlisle, and it would be a great event. I would love to have you there, and I will hopefully try to set up a booth there as well. And so yeah, so right now we're headed to the dealership to get this thing checked out. And I don't have the car started right now because I don't want the noise from the engine to overtake my sound, because the audio on the GoPro isn't that great. But while we're sitting here, we might as well go ahead and get ready for a cold start. So let's get the day started. Let's see how it goes. Man, it's nothing like that Corsair exhaust. And that's in eco mode. Sounds really good. I can greatly appreciate it. All right, everyone, we're headed to the dealership. Hey everyone, it's Seagull on the Speed 252. I just picked up my vehicle from the dealership. I'm super excited to be back in it actually. It is 100 degrees out right now, and I can tell you one thing that's not working properly. My ventilated seats, that's for sure. My back feels the same. I feel like I just got out of my vehicle and literally got back in, and it just feels completely the same. So I do need to take that back in at some point and get it looked at, but right now I just really don't care that much anymore, since, I don't know. What I need to do is, I had a subscriber reach out to me and say, hey, you need to sit in my car, because my ventilated seats actually work really well. So I kind of want to get in his vehicle and see exactly what's the difference between his and mine. So I would love to see if that's the case. I just picked up my vehicle from the dealership because I wanted to know why my car was vibrating so much, down the street. I didn't know if it was because I needed alignment. I didn't know because I had bad tires. It's just me throwing things out there. That's why I need to take it in. But come to find out, that wasn't the case. The real reason why my car was actually vibrating a lot as I was slowing down is because my rotors are warped. And that did cross my mind, but I wasn't exactly sure, because this is a fairly new car. I only have 10,000 miles, and I really don't do anything that is screamed to actually have warped rotors this soon. Now I know I was told that there is a warranty period with your rotors, but those one of those things is a wear and tear thing. took it in and took it to the dealership, and you know, I love my dealership a lot. They really are great guys over there, and you know, Clinton and Dan and those guys, you know, they look out for me, I look out for them, and they're just super awesome and super nice. And so with that being said, I'm actually taking my vehicle in next week to get my new rotors put on, and they'll be replacing the front and the back under warranty, which is super awesome. And now with that being said, I need to actually get on a computer and order some brake pads. Now I'm going to reach out to all my followers, because we all talked about this before. You all know how much I hate brake dust. You know how much I hate brake dust. You know how much I hate brake dust. Now, you know, the quote was told to me in the past: the more brake dust, the better stopping power you have. Now I can respect that. You know, the Brembo brake pads are great, don't get me wrong. I mean, the car stops awesome. Like, I don't have anything else to say about it regarding that. The problem is, I think that is good for when you're on the track. I mean, the Grandsport is a track rated car, but I realized, like, I haven't tracked this car as much as I thought I was since I had it. Now, do I plan to go back to the track at some point? Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm hoping that, you know, me, Mike, and the guys can get together and kind of have a YouTube call out at the track, so that way we can, you know, ride some of our subscribers along, and that's the goal, and that's what we talked about before. That'd be great. But I mean, I don't think that if I get some brake pads outside of the Brembo brakes, that it would ruin my rotors any more than what they already are. So I mean, and I was told that I actually don't have to, you know, get rid of these brake pads that are currently in my car now if I don't want to, and I can swap them out back and forth if I want to go back to the track. Now, that is something that is new to me. Let me know what you think about that, which is, if I decide I ever want to go back to the track, I can take off my ceramic brake pads and put these brake pads back on for the day of the track, and then swap them out again. Sounds like a lot of work. I mean, granted, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want some brake pads to narrow down some of this brake dust. I mean, it's such a pain in the butt. Now, I don't know for you all who have black wheels, like, what are your methods of keeping them clean if you have Brembo brake pads? I know one thing: if I can afford this, maybe once I get monetized, I don't know, my next car will probably come with ceramic brake pads and ceramic rotors, that's for sure. I heard that they're about like $8,000 package. I don't know exactly how true it is, but I think I would want to have them unless I need to save some money and don't get those type of brake pads and rotors. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm so over this brake dust is insane to me. I can literally pull my car to the garage, wash it down, clean the wheels like really well. I clean the wheels first because it's such a pain in the butt. I clean the wheels like really well. Within a 30-minute drive, my wheels are back caked and brake dust again, and that gets annoying, especially with black wheels. So you know, if anybody got any advice on the method on how they clean theirs or what they clean it with, just let me know. But at the end of the day, the brake dust still gonna come back on my car. But the real question at hand is, what brake pads do you think are the best one that's out there that's available for cars like this, for cars that you currently own right now? Because I want to do some research and find some of the best ceramic brake pads I can find and have them put back on my car to break down some of this brake dust. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for pushing that play button. If you'd like to have some of your cars featured in some of my future videos, please email them to me at cgonaspeed252@gmail.com. I do not have a P.O. box. I would love for you to send me some cool stuff. That'd be great. I mean, that'd be awesome to see some cool stuff. I would definitely post it in the video and definitely talk about it, and definitely be very grateful of each and everything that you send. You know, like I said, I don't make any money from this at all, so anything you all send would be definitely greatly appreciated. I mean, very thankful. And I do have merch available. I do have shirts in all sizes. The shirts are $20, and you know, I appreciate you being part of the family, part of the channel. And once again, if you'd like to have some of your photos featured in some of my future videos, please email them to me at cgonaspeed252@gmail.com. Everything will be down in the description below, even from the devices I use for my Amazon account. If you ever want to use any of the GoPros, any things that I use, just click on the links below. It'll take you directly to it. You purchase it, that'd be great. It'll help out the channel as well. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.